Gua, 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 Guangdong baby, got the guang, got the dong, got it all. Guangdong, oh yeah, 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 Guangdong, China. I'm taking a stroll, seeing what's all about, looking all around. It's Guangdong, baby. Got the guang, got the dong, got it all. Guangdong.
It's a beautiful looking building here in Taishan. It even has like little chapel, what do you call those little church looking things. Here's a Lingnan style brick building. Then you have all these kind of arcade streets. Kind of mixed in with some, this is the older stuff, and then this is old stuff too, but it's ugly stuff that's more newer than that. And then you have these like beautiful arcade streets. I'll explain why that's here as well in Taishan. And then we're gonna just kind of explore around. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff throughout here. Okay, I'll explain it all. Let's show you where we're at on the map first. But we're in Taishan. Stay tuned. Okay, Taishan. This is an overseas, I'll talk about it in the video, but we're just gonna show it, we'll show it up on the map first so you can see exactly where it is. And then we're gonna get right into it. And, Taishan, Guangdong, China, let's do it. Yeah, those like, stained glass windows is the name that I was trying to recall. But yeah, it looks like some kind of clock tower. Nice pillars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna explore, we're gonna walk around, we're gonna go into a pedestrian street shortly, but it's kind of cool. So hello, how are you doing? It's good.
Welcome to Taishan.
Thank you. Beautiful city. Yeah, I like Taishan a lot. So let me tell you about Taishan. It's like 1 to 2 million people, and it has a historical connection with overseas Chinese in particular. And so a lot of these were built, well, there's like a mix of them. So like this one, I don't know what time period they would do those, probably the 50s or 60s or 70s when the cars were more. But then these ones were like 1920s. Step back a little bit. Wow, check out, there's like a giant tower up there. It's like a little mountain, and then you can see like a thing that overlooks the city over there. Taishan is kind of filled with cool stuff. Oh, can't even see that. There's a little duck and he has water right there too. He has a little water for him and the duck. The guy's probably gonna get dinner later. Very cool. Okay, so let's go into this area. And I noticed that like different streets have different features, and then another street not too far from here, they blocked all the sidewalks, but other areas they don't block it. Then you can walk on it easily. So let's go over to the other side and see what that's like. This one is strangely free, but then that one, so I guess they kind of treat that anything underneath the arcade, I guess, is like kind of like private property that you could put anything you want outside, I guess, if you're a business. Must be the way that it operates. Then you got all these little alleys everywhere. Nice balconies up there. Little shops everywhere. Plastic chairs for sale, I guess. And then these are kind of the styles of that time period. So, so if you check it out, it kind of looks like something you might see in like colonial parts of Southeast Asia. And a lot of the Chinese in particular would ended up in Malaysia, Singapore, stuff like that. So like if each of these was like painted different colors, probably feel like you're maybe in Singapore or Penang or somewhere in Malaysia. It also is kind of narrow. Vietnam has a completely different history. Has a French colonial historical connection. But they also have a lot of these same things for different reasons. So they created these because of the taxes in Vietnam, but we're not in Vietnam, we're in Taishan of Guangdong. But they do have a lot of similarities. I don't know if we're gonna go, if I I kind of want to go down this way because it looks more interesting. So let's go down this way. So yeah, I was looking at some other buildings. The 1920s is kind of the golden age for a lot of these to be built. I think I've seen some references that maybe, I don't know, in my mind I kind of think maybe 1880s to 1920s, but maybe significantly more in the 1920s for this type of architectural. Let's check this out. Stained glass windows again. Yeah, this city's just kind of filled with all kinds of cool stuff. Wow. It's so cool. Just these tall style balconies. All that roof, all that headspace. It looks like they also do a lot of all kinds of different businesses. Okay. There's also a pedestrian street. There's also all these little alleys too. This alley would be, oh man, this city has like, it's so cool actually. So now we're kind of getting to where that pedestrian street is at. Looks like they're making leather belts, wallets, stuff like that. Even these soles. So now we're on the pedestrian street, so let me just kind of capture a little bit. We're gonna walk into that in a moment, but before we do, there's another little watchtower thing up there. Yeah, it's really beautiful. There's balconies everywhere. So we're going to walk into the pedestrian street. There's a little bear selling ice cream. This is fried. Hello. Here's the road that we're on. Sometimes people might view the video later. Taishan is pretty large, like spread out large. So this is a historical area. But if somebody is exploring, they might not know where to go exactly. I really like it. What I like about it is there's all these other cities in China that are like newer. And they'll have this too, but you'll have like tons of people. Hello. But you have like tons and tons of people. But actually everywhere you go in China, there's not many foreigners, so it's really cool as a foreigner because like that, people are quite friendly and they, you know, like anywhere, they like it when people show interest in their home, and I'm interested in their home and these types of cities and such. But yeah, this could be, but I'm just thinking, you know, a lot of people will go to these big cities. Like I was in Changsha recently putting up some videos and it's beautiful, loved it. But tons and tons of tourists everywhere, like so many tourists. And then you come here and it's like super chill and quiet, kind of quiet, relaxed, and really enjoyable to walk around. So if we keep going down that way, we go right into the pedestrian street, but I kind of feel attracted to go to this area. I do have a, I think this is the 4th video of Taishan. So I do have another Taishan, the last one, when you go to the thumbnails at the end. I was walking in there for the second half of the last video. I just love like the architectural styles. These places are amazing. Like these little balconies like that. Like people would pay a lot of money for these, and like if you were in like San Francisco has these kind of, there's different thing of course, but it's like Victorian style, you know, like stuff like this, and there's other areas that have this too. But you know, they cost a lot of money to live in these and other areas of the world that have these beautiful homes like this. But here I feel like it would be quite reasonably priced. Here's another church right here, so I'm gonna come focus on this. So I don't know what the whole story is with this church, but here it is nonetheless. It's like it has a name too. I can't quite see it. Anyways, we're just exploring, so of course we're gonna explore more. There's some of our streets. Yeah, I love it. It's like just so chill, so quiet, so relaxed, and so beautiful too. Oh. Wow, so amazing. Yeah, actually I was in Hainan, and Hainan also has, there's a lot of places that have overseas influences, but Guangdong has a lot, and they're really, really cool. But I was recently in Haikou, in Hainan, the biggest city there in the tropical island of China. And they also have kind of like arcade streets too. But I feel like these ones seem like they're, I don't know, just seem amazing to me. Like that, I like that too, of course. But these seem like, just like it basically it could be, a lot of people are going to Hainan, a lot of tourism and people exploring it. And I feel like when you're in this kind of city, it's not so much, but it's like has so much to explore and check out. It's interesting down that way too. Wheat's about, the wheat noodles, I guess. 7-Eleven on the corner. I don't even know what to do today. I was going to explore some other parts of Guangdong. There's a whole series of cities that are not too far from here that are 100% worth checking out and exploring. So I'm, they're kind of interesting. These are all like for kids to ride around. Basically you can sit at 7-Eleven. I always like that you can buy stuff in convenience stores. So this is a convenience store right there. You can see like cigarettes and candy and all kinds of different stuff. But you can buy stuff in 7-Elevens and even beer if you want. And you can sit and drink and eat here. But this also has like a lot of beautiful park benches you can sit at. Wow, check out that right up there. It's like a giant dome kind of thing. Anyways, I should probably come to some kind of conclusion here because this video is getting longer than I want it to be. I like these park benches everywhere. I just want to see down one of these alleys a little bit. Lucho. Those are really famous noodles right there. You just kind of see. Music's too loud. That might affect my video, so I have to speak a little bit over it. But you got all this kind of cool stuff throughout. But anyways, we should probably come to an ending for this one. It's a little bit too long. I don't want to have super long videos, but I'm going to put some more of Taishan because it's just so interesting to explore. So stay tuned for that. And a slice of the city for you.